Invictus Center. And waiting for some things to come in. Waiting for it to change over. So let's see what we got.
And women who are about to join our ranks
Hey,
to defend the Empire.
Everett, how you
Give you
doing?
an opportunity to see the latest additions to our
So,
fleet of defenders.
gonna check and see if it switched over. The website just changed over with all the store. So hopefully this switches over now. You're at Area 18? Yes. Doors. It hasn't changed over yet. Still waiting for it to flip. So I'm going to head back out, see if it changes. So I hope everybody had a good Saturday. Hey, Jose. So what's going on, Ty? How you doing? So they got a new jacket this year. The Invictus jacket steel looks pretty good. When you get some of the packs, like let me check real quick and see. I was finally able to get Spectre 11 back in. Give me a moment. Check everything. Let's see what's new in the store. Should be so I'm going to go to the pledge store real quick and I'll bring my browser over. Looks like nothing new from today's showcase company. Doing good at 18 Hamilton. Yeah, there's really nothing new for this one, but the packs are out. And there was one thing the Imperator or the Concierge pack. And this one gets the jacket issue. pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Friends and
So
family
right now I'm
come
just,
together and celebrate the
yeah, it should switch over pretty soon.
civic pride.
Now I don't think there's anything new for this one. It's just the paint's changed over and everything. So the only thing that's new is the pulse from Mirai, but it's already been debuted, so nothing new on that. DM. Oh no, you can come in, Ty, anytime. Come on. And Everett, I did see your stuff today, and that is really cool. Gonna have to use those. We'll talk about it so we can get stuff set up. Yeah, I saw that. And you know what? That I like that name.
For centuries, Invictus has been a time for friends and family to come together and celebrate the pillars of duty, service, and civic pride.
I'm gonna do this show today, this one, and then Tuesday I'll be back for thanks. The volunteer. I'll be in Tuesday when Aegis drops, and we go from there. And then Anvil, we'll see what's going on that day, and then the rest of the week I'll be doing my regular stuff, and then I'll have the Snowbirds meeting room next Sunday. Hey Ty, what's up, man?
Hey Shadow, how are you?
All right, how you doing?
I'm fair to middling, can't complain.
Right, right. So what's going on with you?
Not a whole lot. I had a family graduate. My niece graduated yesterday, so I was out with family most of the day yesterday. But I did make time to get into the convention center and get a look at that Polaris.
Yeah.
Oh, buddy.
Oh yeah, beautiful ship. Beautiful ship. Can't wait. And she is going to drop. IE. Flyable.
Oh, man, how much... I'm just wondering how much he shot himself in the foot by saying that. I mean, God, don't get me wrong, I love CIG and the work they're doing, but it's like every time they do that, they jinx themselves.
Well, I'm going to go with what the man says, you know?
I am too. I got no better information.
So, hey, Billy's Brew, what's up, man? So, I'm still waiting for this to transfer over. But, for those that have gotten the Ursa, or the Nursa, or the MRSA, whichever one you call it, I tried it out yesterday on a mission, and it works. I got blasted, but it works. I had to go in with Spectre 12 yesterday. I have been fighting that crazy error for the past few weeks, and it was really bad yesterday. I couldn't get in with Spectre 11 for nothing.
Ooh, that's bad.
Well, it was so corrupted, it was so corrupted that I went into Arena Commander,
Mm-hmm.
and none of my stuff, I couldn't even load into Spawn. So I sent in and had the account reset, and I tried this morning just to log into the PU by itself, and it wouldn't do it. So I went into Arena Commander and did Pirate Swarm and was shooting and carrying on and dying or whatever. And then I found a low pop server and I was able to connect on the PU. So it's weird. I don't get it. I don't understand it. It's like I have to go in a low pop server to get started. But I got to do the ritual to get in there, and I used to not have that problem. So I don't know. And there's a massive ticket going on around right now for this issue, and it's under investigation. That's all we can say. That's all they can say. But it's open on the issue council, and it's been upvoted 343 times last time I checked, or 400.
For centuries, Invictus has been
They'll get around to it when it gets to 1,000.
I think they need to do something pretty quick.
Yeah, I'm sure they are.
Not trying to pick on them, but you know, I've had this is my main account, and it's just weird all of a sudden. It's weird. Yeah, that's a lot of
I just realized I was still running my sound through my surround sound system instead of my headphones. I hope that was not bleeding over into your stream.
No. It's all good. It should change over. Taking a minute. It's still showing origin. Let me go and see if the ship's, if it's changed over. If I can still see the Polaris from here. Yeah, I think the Polaris is still up there. Well, I can go take a look at her before she disappears. Beautiful ship.
And big. How'd they get it in there?
That is always.
Did they build a Polaris in the convention center?
Yeah, it must have been. There's one main question everybody asks. But it looks, it's just gorgeous. Gorgeous ship.
I got my Origin Jumpworks t-shirt and hat on. Heading to the convention center.
Thought for sure you would have strapped yourself to the front wheel.
Huh?
Oh, that's Everett talking about it. I almost did. I don't want the ship to go away. But it is what it is. So.
So, bottles of water outside the convention, like around Area 18, are like 3 credits, right?
Yeah.
But at the convention center, there's still 3 credits. They need to be at least double that in order for my immersion shadow. If I'm not paying $15 for a bottle of water, I'm not believing it.
Right, right. So the 21st is Tuesday, and that is when Aegis comes, and that is when we will see the reveal of the Firebird. You wouldn't blame me if I tied myself to the ship. I don't want it to go away. I'm basically ready for that ship to drop. Okay, so I'm gonna go back out and wait for this to change over. Bleed through the door. I don't remember this statue from last year. This one's different.
Of what they have to look forward to in naval service.
I remember that.
This one? No. I don't remember seeing
Well, okay, it was definitely something very similar, obviously. I mean, it's been a year ago, but I definitely remember something very similar to that.
Well, I remember this one. The first time I saw this one was at Division Center on Orison.
Yeah, I mean, I may be getting them mixed up.
Well, that was my first Invictus, the one at Orison.
I need a little cough button. I've got a button on my headset that I can use, but I just need a foot pedal, buddy.
Yeah, this one is new. I don't remember. The other one was new. This one I remember. And this one was here last year when they did Invictus. Here at Bevic.
Well, you may very well be correct. I may be getting them mixed up.
So,
For those with loved ones
yeah, that's
who've
the
lost
new
their
jacket
daily life in the Navy,
this year.
stop by our friends and family to get a better understanding of what they
You've
have
never
to
seen the
offer
Ranger
in
before?
service.
How long have you been playing Billiesburg? I'm gonna head you to the party, Doc.
I mean, I'm right here, buddy.
Yeah, I see.
No
you.
need to use the mobi glass.
Oh, that's true. That's true. I can just click on you. Whoops. Nope. It made me try on
I
the
sent you an
jacket.
invite.
It made me try on the jacket. How rude.
Although Invictus was a celebration of the men and women who are about to ship off to begin their training, Launch Week not only provides an opportunity to celebrate our recent graduates,
You've been playing 6 months, never in game? Oh, no, because it's a concept. It's still hasn't been completed yet. So you've been playing 6 months and you've never seen it? Well, you'll only see it in the hollow. And from what it looks like, Billy, it's getting closer to becoming a thing. And yeah, welcome to Star Citizen, man. I thought you were in here for a little bit longer.
for those with loved ones heading off to their deep in their life in the Navy, stop by our friends and family to get a better understanding of what they have to look forward to in naval service.
So just so you know, if you come here and you buy something, the inventory is different from the local. So you'll see it as Bevic Convention Center. my account is a little older, but I quit after my first session as I could not figure out that the elevator and the scroll wheel. Oh, dude, you should have been with me, or come by the stream or something. Could have helped you out. It probably still hasn't changed over yet. People are coming back out. Oops.
Recruits will push themselves to their physical and mental limits.
Yeah, I got my stuff. Just waiting for this to flip over now. I also upgraded your F7C to the F7A. Have not flown it yet. You're gonna love it. It's gonna fly a little bit heavier because it has more armament, but I made some changes to it already. Take another look. Those doors can be so rude.
I'm gonna go get another look at this Polaris before it goes away.
I hear you. It's still showing origin and everything. Yeah.
So I got a buddy of mine. Got him in for the free fly.
Mm-hmm.
He is suitably impressed. He's not sure that playing an unfinished game is for him, but he's not made his decision yet.
Right. A lot of people are. This is the best time to try it, though. I mean, yeah, it may be, the servers may be a little rough and stuff like that, but that's the best time to do it is during the free fly.
God, those engines, man.
I know.
You could house a family in one of those engines.
Mm-hmm. We might as well go take a look at the Ursa before it disappears. Have you rented one of these yet?
The Ursa, the one of the nurses?
Yeah, the medevac.
I think I did rent one yesterday, but then I got busy. I never got to use it. I should probably re-rent it.
Works very well. I say that. I found that out last night. I got in one and went to a distribution center last night and got blasted.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I was doing a distribution mission yesterday, trying it out.
But what do you think about Chris Roberts letting slip at Beacon that they're expecting some limited form of dynamic server meshing by the end of the year?
I am just going to not get my expectations up that high.
I was telling my buddy yesterday, he basically wanted a breakdown about when it could be expected to be more of, if not a full release game, like, let's say, fully featured alpha or beta.
Mm-hmm.
And I tried to break it down for him as best I could, and I mentioned that Beacon interview, and I said that even to people who love the game and love what they're doing, like, when Chris Roberts himself says things in a way, there's almost a discredit to the fact, right? It almost makes it less believable. Looks like the convention is over.
Oh, it just changed over.
Right. Now, it shouldn't, and I don't think for a second that I know that he absolutely believes that what he says is true at the time he says it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just like we all do.
Mm-hmm.
But there's just that whole past that in your gut makes you want to think that it's, not happening.
They need another tech preview to come out, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah. This is the first time I've been in one of these halls when they're empty. It's kind of
weird, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a little haunting and a little more daunting because you can see from end to end how big they are without ships in the way. You in the elevator yet?
No, I'm lagging behind you.
Alright.
Oh, go ahead now. I'll be alright. Topsoil Day. Alright, man. I'll be in doing some other stuff later on today, but I won't be streaming.
While they're switching it over, I'm gonna fix me a bowl of ice cream.
There you go.
Shadow, have you ever had Bluebell banana pudding ice cream?
I've had Bluebell before, but I've never had. I got a prune and lemon tree later. I've had Bluebell ice cream, and it is really, really
Stop by
good.
our friends and family.
I've also had, I like Blue Bunny ice cream. That's good.
Let me tell you, the Bluebell banana pudding ice cream is one of the greatest gifts man has ever given him, himself. Unless you don't like banana pudding, and then we're just not friends anymore.
Throwing bottles around. Boy, that's filthy. Would it store it? Must have. Interesting. Okay.
With loved ones setting off today to begin their life in the Navy, stop by our friends and family booth to get a better understanding of what they have to look forward to in naval service.
And mental health. But the real lesson that our divisional officers will impart is that the Navy does.
You watched Star Citizen Live last week?
Yes, I did.
Jared with his space dad light kills me.
Mm-hmm. I was wondering in the crowd if we throw a bottle with another player or NPC dropped. You know what? I couldn't say, Everett, to be fair. But they kind of freak out on the craziest stuff. Up, it changed over.
For centuries, Invictus
But I'm not done with my ice cream.
and celebrate the duty of service.
All right. My number one favorite manufacturer. Me neither. Gosh, they're fast. Everett, I have taken a bottle every time I go to place one. Sometimes it gets stuck, and I end up throwing it across. One day I threw it across that pit at Area 18. It was too funny. So Crusader is my number one manufacturer.
No, it's not, and we all
Yes,
know what it is.
No, it's not. And in Origin, then we go to Aegis, Anvil, MISC, and you know the other one is dead last. So. What? Millipan? No. I'm sorry. I will not hail the CB god. No. There's been a problem with the C2, the Hercules. They've been having issues lately. RSI used to yeah, they got this working, and then all of a sudden it crapped out. Kind of sucks. I've been collecting Aegis as if I'm a member of the Messer family. Oh my god.
Shadow, I'm AFK. I'll be back shortly.
Don't worry. Side for life. My go-to ship will always be the Scorpions as long as my dinner isn't sleeping or eating. That is the flagship. I love that ship. But Billy's Brew, you've never seen the hollow for the Ranger. So we're gonna go take a look. You all know the Storm. needs a little bit more of a this one's missing a track. The Storm needs more functionality. A lot of people, I would use it more for a ground assault. It would probably work well at the distribution centers, maybe. But if you're doing a hot drop, then you've got the Tonk. Which is missing a track also. Tonk is pretty effective. It has its definite uses when you need it. They don't want anyone to take them. Probably. The CB is not here yet, so I will go to Defense Con, but
Kicking and screaming.
yeah, kicking and screaming, that's for sure.
I got back just in time to hear that. That very begrudging, I will go to Defense Con.
Now this is a nice looking paint on this one. I've never seen this. This is the Recon, the RN. I like that. I like that. The paint on this one. Okay, let's go see the Ranger in the hollow. Okay, Billy's Brew, here is the Ranger. One of them, anyway. There are variants to this one, but this one is the TR. Some micro stutters. Okay, focus is combat. Dual weapon mounts to make sure you're more than covered. Okay. So they are, from what it looks like, it's getting close. This has changed from last year.
Oh, I just locked smooth up. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, it's got some serious micro stutters going on.
I experienced that yesterday. I figured maybe it's the Polaris, right? Because it was external only, obviously not a completed asset, but it might be the conference hall or the convention hall, just because it's not something that's in all the time, so it doesn't get the love like a lot of other environments.
CB has been at the convention center every day this event. What are you talking about, Jose? Oh, the glass display where the models are? Yeah. And that's the original, that's the old CB, the old model, and I heard that one was better than the one now. So, but yeah, this is getting close now. It looks like. What do you think, Jose? You've been in the game longer than me. Heck yeah, let's start a biker gang when SC when the Ranger's out. That's funny. Step closer. What's up, Joker? We may see this one soon. I don't know. We might. But that's the Ranger. It does look more detailed versus last year. Yeah, I agree. But they didn't mention it on this week's ship Q&A. They may be working on it on the sly here and there. Who knows? And I'm gonna go take a look at the MISC exhibit real quick.
And there's just a dead lady in a hospital gown hanging out.
Mm-hmm.
Couldn't be bothered to get back on the tram.
Right.
I'll just die and be right there.
This, I love the Ion. I think it's a great ship. I just wish they'd stop fooling around with it and get it set at this point. I know the balancing and all like that, but the fire rate on the Ion is totally changed. Yeah, it's $40. It's probably only got like 6 months insurance on it or something like that.
You know, that fire rate has changed.
Yes, it has on the Ion. Yes.
But and now, even with your power to full shields, I was with a group. We were trying to get some people caught up on Invictus, right?
Yeah.
Not Invictus, on Overdrive, right?
Yeah.
And we were out shooting hammerheads.
Mm-hmm.
And I was using the Ion, and even with my power and full shields,
Mm-hmm.
by the time I finished a charged shot and let it go,
Mm-hmm.
like it had refilled. Like I never had to worry about my magazine. But yeah, the fire rate was really slow.
Yes.
But man, it was hitting those shields hard.
Oh yeah, with it
Yeah.
charged. Yeah.
Yeah.
This ship.
So
This ship is a sniper.
it definitely felt like something that was meant to take down the shields of larger ships. They could do some work on it, but that's what it feels like. Now,
Well,
I think
it's supposed
the
to
magazine should run down, you know.
Yeah.
That timing is obviously off, but
Yeah. But I mean, the ship is supposed to be a long-range sniper, in a way.
mm-hmm.
And your Infernos are the wolves. So it serves its purpose. The fire rate needs to be ticked up a little bit higher as far as I'm concerned. But the ship will do its job when it's at a distance And with a charged shot, it could do some serious damage. I just, I love that ship, and I just wish they'd settle it out.
I want to see. I want to see if once armor comes into play, I want to see if they're gonna stick to the old design ideas of the fact that like bullets are crap against armor, but they penetrate shields and you can hit weak points with them. Lasers don't penetrate anything, but they burn away shields and they burn away armor to create weak points.
Right.
But where do you just say, well, I'm just gonna keep energy weapons all the time, right? Because it might take longer, but it does all the damage I need it to. It'll get through the armor, it'll get through the, and then it'll start doing damage, and I never run out of bullets, right?
True, but the capacitors need a little bit more of a boost, I think, to make it more of a viable type of thing, if you get what I mean. Yeah, the Ion has missiles to finish them off, and so does the Inferno.
Yes, that's it for me. I have officially seen all of Invictus. Well, today anyway.
Did it does have 120? Okay, so most should be everything has at least 120 if you buy it standalone. So it has 10 years. Did you try out a pulse tie?
For about 3 seconds, I had one. I was taking my buddy to do a bunker mission, right? It's his first bunker mission, and we land and we get up, we're headed, and I'm like, oh, someone left a pulse here, and I jumped on it and I started to take off, and I was just kind of zooming around for about 3 seconds, and then for no reason that I could discern, it just shut off. Maybe it was damaged, right? Maybe it overheated. I don't know. But after about 3 seconds, it shut off, and I was heading straight to a bunch of stacked boxes. I was like, "Oh God, bail!
Right. But I mean, the pulse is very effective. I took it for a run one night up on Lyria. And went to buckets, and you know that one's hostile, right?
Right.
Didn't get hit. They didn't detect me.
They flat out just didn't detect you. Did you get all the way there?
Yep, got all the way there. No issues.
Did you hold still for a while to see if they would?
Oh yeah, I flew around the whole facility just to see what happened. Did not detect me.
I like it.
So I don't know if that's going to stay that way, but it was on video too with hang time. Yeah, I did.
I think it should. I think that your dragonflies, your hover bikes, all of them should be
undetectable.
So stealthy, yeah, to get up there. And the downside is they can't. You can't transport loot on them, right?
You may get a little bit of something on it because it does have a little bit of storage, but not a lot.
Yeah, you're not going to grab bodies and armor sets.
But
meds and ammo, that's what you loot with those.
Right. And that Gatling gun on the front is just amazing. And CIG did state that they are going to make larger ones of this. So it's very effective.
Though not nearly at the numbers that our UEE Army brethren order, The Navy maintains an active,
But
versatile
this
fleet of ground vehicles as well, whether for logistics,
Pulse,
transport, or even
the
exploration.
racer's not here. I don't see that coming until IE, since it's not a military vehicle and armed. But yeah, very cool. I have only gotten in this ship one time.
Crusader Industries has been
Tana.
one of the leading manufacturers of commercial transports for a long time. But did you know that they are also responsible for creating...
You know what we need to do, Shadow?
What's that?
It's been too long since we've been over at the buggy track. We need to get together a crew to just go
You know what?
buck wild over at the buggy track for a bit.
I didn't they say that they were making one for Microtech as well, like last year?
I don't know if it was specifically Microtech, but you're right. I know they were supposed to be making another one.
Mm-hmm. I would like to see another one besides that. I've gotten this ship one time and flew it, and it was cool. It's a cool ship. It's just really weird until you get used to it, but it is a cool ship. And then, of course, you got the Gemini, which is on Warbond right now. And then you've got the MISC. There's your components. Doesn't show where the missiles are. This ship got to rework. Quantum drive, I believe. Shield generators. Nothing in there. Just space. Only been on this ship once. That's charming. So you got your cargo area. The ship seems longer than normal. Maybe it's just me. Can you sell a ship you bought in game? Hey Gortok, no. Still can't do that yet.
Welcome to the Invictus ship. All of these vehicles you see on display are this year's additions to the fleet. With the expanding nature of operations throughout the
Why these ships have a crew of 4, I don't understand. I mean, it's cool, but I'm not sure why they would have a crew of 4 on this ship. Maybe Billy Bob's, or maybe a Billy Bob's, or maybe not. Yeah, I don't know. Miss medium freight ships. On Damer? I don't know. No, I don't know. But there's, You can't sell ships yet,
Tumbril land
unfortunately.
systems were responsible for such dependable and versatile ground weapons that even the Navy found it beneficial to add them to our fleet, secure landing zones in combat operations.
We have these. And that's it. And let's go over to the spirit section. And then I am done with this. I know, bring double dogs. Well, there's one thing you gotta be careful of when you go over there. It would be nice to salvage ship, repair it, SRV it to a dealer and sell. Yeah, I agree with that. But I'm still hurt by the SRV being penalized the way it is.
Wait, how is the SRV penalized?
Because every time you go to pick up a wreck, you get a crime stat.
Oh yeah, I had heard about that.
But I did hear that somebody say that it doesn't do it anymore. So maybe they worked on it and fixed it. I don't know. But a lot of people that had the SRV, and myself included, upgraded it to something else because of the fact that I go to use the ship and I get a crime stat on it and it doesn't make any sense. Should not get a crime stat for moving junk. And there's the spirit.
Well, but you upgraded because of that?
You can get it in game now.
Oh, right, yeah, you can.
And I can always get it back if I want to, but I mean, we actually used it one day for a rescue and it worked very well, you know, but it just is really bogus that you shouldn't get a crime stat for moving junk. I'm sorry. And we have the A1. The E1 is still hasn't been released. So if you have an E1, you will get a C1 as a loaner until the ship comes out.
How about this
So,
for a gameplay loop, Shadow?
well, actually, you may get a A1. Go ahead. Sorry.
If you got an SRV, right, or even if you don't, like, there's just mission spawn, doesn't matter what ship that show up. Like Seraphim Station, right, has someone sitting on the pad for more than, let's say, 30 minutes. They put out a mission
Yeah.
for you to tow that off the pad
Mm-hmm.
and out of their airspace, like outside of the lights, right outside the circle of lights.
Mm-hmm. That makes sense.
I'd like that.
But I mean, there's ships that'll sit there for days, okay,
Mm-hmm.
on pads, and they need to be cleaned off.
Or maybe tow them into an open hangar so they can be stored, and then they're impounded, right?
Yeah.
And the player has to pay the fine that covered your tow fee plus, more
Mm-hmm.
to get their ship out of storage.
Mm-hmm. That would be a good thing. I wouldn't mind that at all. But the SRV could be a very profitable ship. It's just that they've got to fix that loop. You need to scan it for the game rules message, then you can grab it. Yeah. That would make sense. Just upgraded Pulse to Ranger TR.
Well, the problem, if I remember it correctly, is that if you buy a legal salvage mission,
Yes.
you go out and you try and tow it, you get the crime stat. Even though it's your salvage, you have bought the rights to it on the legal side. Everything's on the up and up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that is an issue. That's not a problem with like scanning for the name.
Yeah. That's you should not get a crime stat for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Retaliator has 6 shields now? No, I haven't seen that. I have a Retaliator, but I bought it in game. But they've got to put the modules somewhere where they can be bought for the in-game ships. And I don't know if they've done that or not. I have no idea. Because with the modules being in, okay, to me, that ship has to be taken somewhere for the immersion. Taken somewhere and stored, and you pay for the change of the module to make it what it's going to be. And I think that is going to have to go along with the Galaxy as well, because the size of that ship is going to take at least a couple days for it to change over.
For those with loved ones setting off today to begin their life in the Navy, stop by our friends and family to get a better
And
understanding
of course we got the MSR.
in naval service.
Well, back to bed for me for a bit later. Alright, Everett, you have a good rest and have a good Sunday. And I will talk to you later about using those new assets that you sent me, so we can get that figured out.
Centuries, Invictus has been a time for friends and family to come together and celebrate the
Oh, Ty, did you see they put the hotfix out?
When?
They put it out, I think Friday.
Was it Friday?
Friday or Saturday.
Yeah, I caught that one. Yeah, they put it out Friday evening, I believe. Might have been Saturday, but I can't tell you for sure.
I didn't install it. It's just supposed to transfer over to live eventually.
I mean, I had an update this weekend, either Friday night or Saturday morning.
You got an update? I didn't get an update.
Yeah.
I'll have to check that.
Pull up your display info, would you? If you don't have it up already. If you can.
Yeah. Let's see.
Number 3.
Got it.
The build I'm reading is 9179031.
Yeah, that's what I got.
Okay, so you got it.
Okay, so it it must have transferred over, but I'm still seeing the hotfix channel.
Oh, well, that just means they haven't turned the hotfix channel off.
Okay, so here's one of my favorite ships, the MSR.
The channels are like light switches in a room. CIG is really good about turning them on when they need to get in there and do something, but when they leave, they may or may not turn them off for months.
Interesting. Oh, no power to the ship. That's where they made it to where you had to power up the ship now. Is that a blast door? Nope, that's the head. For a ship that's still missing some functionality, she's still a beautiful ship.
Which ship is that?
The MSR.
Yeah.
Quite a few micro stutters.
So we had the .0 patch drop, and then we had the .1 patch drop, which includes some fixes and, of course, the Invictus launch stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And we know that we're gonna get well, I guess we all really, really believe we're gonna get cargo really soon in a .2 patch, right? But then, of course, they've got all these other fixes to put in.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm thinking we might see a .3, a .4, and maybe even a .5 patch before we see 4.0.
Yeah, I agree.
And I think they're going to come out quick.
Yeah.
Relatively, quick in CIG terms. Quick.
Well, we will see. I believe we're going to see a Xeno threat come, and that's going to be a .2.
Oh yeah, you're right. There's another one.
So that's definitely coming. And that is all of this one.
I'm at Cubby Blast selling all my shit that built up over the last year, whenever the last time we had a wipe. Just to get myself some walking around money. And so I don't have to transport it when I move off world.
So that's everything that the Crusader Day 3. What's in here? Did I go in there? This should be So I hope everybody enjoyed it. It is day 3 of Invictus. I won't be here tomorrow due to the fact that it is still going to be Crusader and everything. So, oops, I'm going the wrong way. So,
But you better believe he's going to spend both days at Defense Con
no.
at they're looking at Drake ships.
No. Nope. But anyway, I'm gonna go to. I'm gonna be doing some other things. I won't be streaming later today, but I will stream tomorrow while this is going on, and then I'll be back Tuesday morning for Aegis Day, and then I'll be back at the convention center again on when it changes over to Anvil, and then I will have the Snowbirds meeting room next Sunday, and then it'll be all where you could rent all the ships for free fly. I'm going to try sometime this week to get on the Idris. I have not been able to get on it yet. And
Of the men and women who are about to ship off to begin their training.
I want to get on there before it disappears. So I'm going to try during the finale week and see if I can get in there. But that's everything for Invictus as of today. So I hope you all enjoyed it. I'm Shadow Spectre 11, and I will see you all next week. And thanks to Space Tie for coming to hanging out with me while I'm doing this one. We'll see you all Tuesday for the reveal of the Firebird. Everybody, have a wonderful Sunday and enjoy it. Take care. See you later.
Stop by our friends and family to get a better.
It was on earlier, it was fine.
Hello, everybody, and welcome.